Street Fighter is back again in King of Fighters All-Star. I am 100% excited for this event. There's a lot of good things going on, but there's some bad things going on too, and people are upset, and it's understandably so. But I think overall, this is looking like one of the better events that we've seen in this game. Sorry I haven't been posting, guys. I know I've also haven't really been playing the game all that much. I have been checking in from time to time, but this game, as much as I like it, it just takes up so much time. But I am super excited to be playing the events. So I think the first thing on this event is getting our free copy of Jamie. Now, I know a lot of people are upset because we're not getting his memories like super easily like we used to in the past when it comes to the free fighter. But so far, I already was able to get one memory off of the dream match. And so far, I gotta say Jamie's CP, at least CP wise, he's actually doing pretty good. He's already just at level 810, he's already better than Ivy, and pretty much CP wise better than everyone here. Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur, that I own at least. On top of that, when it comes to the UE fighters, he's pretty much already up there with them. If you compare him to my Magaki here, he's already past them. So, granted, I'm not going to say my Magaki is going to be all that great. So, as I said, there is one memory in as a reward for Dream Match. And there's at least one other memory here. If you go into the exchange shop, we're going to be able to farm the rush event for another memory here. So at least that's something. And the rush event is going to give us some of these Guile tokens. So that's a whole nother piece of the pie. But I think the number one thing that people are upset about is that we are getting the memories from the Carnival event. So if we go here, we can see that we actually need a whole ton of Carnival points to be able to get all the memories. However, I think we're kind of doing okay. I haven't done any polls yet, and I'm already at 500 in just one day of doing stuff around the event. So hopefully that momentum kind of keeps up and at least kind of gets us to maybe the 5,000 mark or so. But I think we should easily be able to get him to A3. And already at A3, he's going to be better than a lot of the stuff we already have. So, yeah. So I think in terms of that, it's going to be okay. So one of the other things that people are kind of complaining about, and 100% justifiably so, is the fact that we have to literally buy things in the shop to get this version of Cammy. And honestly, I think, me myself included, I think most people like having the original costumes. And definitely I think this is a weird way to do this, but it's not completely unprecedented. I've seen other games do this stuff where certain characters are completely locked behind a paywall. I think for myself personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and just let this one go, because what ends up happening is that whenever we get two different versions of a character, they're essentially the same moveset. They share the same 3PGs, so it's nothing too crazy. I mean, it's always useful to have that second character because you always need a different element for specific content. But honestly, as far as the character is concerned on her own, I think I'm gonna be okay with just pulling a copy of the other Cammy. And guys, I know that most people are trying to have a fully built out character, so I just want to say that I'm probably just gonna get these characters for collection's sake. Maybe I'll try to build one. I don't know if I even have enough rubies to be doing stuff like that, but I think that's going to be what my plan is. Right now, the banners are Jury and the alternate costume of Guile, or the Street Fighter 6 costume of Guile. So, I 100% want to get Guile, but I think out of all these characters, probably Guile's the one that I would want to build. However, knowing that we have a copy of him here that we're going to get, so there's going to be a copy from the daily bonuses, if I remember correctly. And there's going to be a copy here. Let me just do my poll here just to see what I get. But I think the amazing part of this too is that we're also going to have our past collaboration units here. And this is the first time in King of Fighters that we have the past collaboration units. Now we did get a Tekken rerun, but we didn't get the previous units. which a lot of us thought we were going to be able to get, but we weren't able to get. And so for me, it would be nice to build some of these units, even though they're probably not super good anymore. But one thing I do know is that my Luke, I didn't understand the EX awakening system before, and my Luke is not at the EX levels because I didn't use his kit. I forget what the kit is called, but that would essentially mean that I need to pull 3 more copies of Luke to get his change-up kit, and I really don't see that happening unless their rates are super, super high. And let's even take a look at their rates. So even, I guess we're looking down here. The rate for an EX is 1.5, and the rate for an SS is 1.0. So it feels like it's going to be a smaller chance of getting an SS in general, but I think in total it looks like each one of them has their own percentage. So it's going to be completely random. I guess it's just a matter of holding on to the memories just in case we get a Street Fighter 7 collapse sometime like 5 years from now. But you know, what else can you possibly do? Okay, let me go for my pulls here and see what I can get out of this. But honestly, I think if there is a selector that lets you choose, I think the one I'm probably going to go for is just Guile, just to kind of get the best unit possible and just kind of level them up from there. So if we look here, we should have a selector, and that's going to allow us to pick any one of the units here. I mean, it's great if you want to finish one of your older units just for, just for having them, but honestly, I'm going to go for Guile and see how far I could push them with that. And let me just go back into the daily login, and we can just double check that the first copy of him is in there. And there it is. So that, at least that's something. I think he's going to be a good character, even if we just get him to like A1, A2. So I'm not going to be going too crazy. I'm not going to be crazy upset about that. Okay, and so one of the other things is the event here where, it's the same thing as we've seen before. We just give them gifts. There's some of the Guile coins in here. I've already got some of them. And honestly, the rest of the stuff is just for like building the stones and for like just the achievements. So I'm not really going too crazy about this, but I'm already up to level 5, so it's already going. It's almost halfway there. And I say almost because I know it gets harder as you go along. And then here there's a bunch of stuff here. But I'm kind of just looking around for like Guile memories and for Jamie memories. They're clearly not here, so this kind of stuff here is just for helping you get to the higher levels, and that's all good. It definitely helps you get there, but that's stuff that you can farm over time. So I'm not really like super excited about this mini event here. And then sort of the last thing to kind of think about is just gotta make sure, like they're doing these differently from what they've done in the past. You just gotta make sure you come in here and you get your stuff for your dailies. You're gonna get a lot of carnival coins in here, so that's gonna be another way to get carnival coins. So that's how I think we're gonna be able to progress that meter up and up. You just pull as much as you can, and you're gonna get stuff from just pulling. But I think if you just stay on top of this, you should be able to get a pretty good amount of memories for Jamie. And then the other thing I haven't really done yet, but I have been saving for, I just wanted to do it here on video, is the memory game. So people are saying you should just screenshot this, but I feel like I have enough tickets where I don't really have to screenshot it. You can just farm these tickets in the card dungeon, so it's not even that bad. The only thing that's holding you back is energy, both AP. Oh my god, these cards are really hard to distinguish. Okay, I think that was this. And actually the bad thing about this is that it doesn't flip over as soon as you click on it, so you have to kind of remember 2 at a time. Okay, so I think this was the Cammy. There we go. Okay. I don't remember what that was. Was it the same as this one? No. It's really hard to see that. That looked like a Guile on the right there, but it wasn't that Guile. Okay, there's Cammy. Okay, I think that was that second one up here. But yeah, actually, this is really annoying the way that you have to flip both cards to see what they are. Usually match games don't work like that, or memory games, I should say. Was that down here? I don't remember. I can see why people are saying to use a screenshot tool. But to me, these tickets are basically, you can just keep getting them pretty easily. So was this the same as this one? I saw that it was a guile. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm assuming that once this is done, that it's gonna just refresh. Yeah, it says level 1 up there, so I'm assuming it's gonna refresh. And we're gonna be able to keep getting rewards from those daily missions. Okay, so I'm already, like, I already forgot everything. Okay, so there's Jury. I think this one might have been Chun-Li on the right here. And I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Okay, I think that guy was at the bottom. Okay, so level 1 is done. It was just a bunch of regular rewards. There was really nothing all that great here. Of course, it's going to level up and it's going to shuffle again. So this is going to be a consistent thing that we're going to just have to keep fighting. Okay, and the prizes are based on exactly what card you get. So actually the energy one will be pretty good. Oh, okay, there's actually 3 levels, and then we get an option card from there, and then it's just going to keep repeating here. I'm not super interested in these things, to be honest. Okay, so then let's go see what we got for our rewards as part of that. Okay, so match 5 pairs. So we're already up to 9. So there's 9 total pairs on that. And then you just have to keep going up and up to get more of these guile coins and then more of these other things that you need for the other things. So it's just busy work. I feel like most of the stuff is in the carnival event. It's in the guile coins. And, you know, there's a couple of other things. For the boss showdown for the raid here, I haven't really fought this, but like the rewards don't even seem like they're going to be that good. I haven't unlocked the tower yet. I need to actually get one of the characters, but I'm assuming there's going to be some good rewards in there, some guile coins and stuff like that. The guile showdown, was it this one? Yeah. People are saying this isn't too bad. Again, it's not going to be, okay, you're going to get the card for Jamie. That's fine. But it's not going to be like a memory for anyone or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about this too much if you can't do it. But people have been saying, I mean, it's a static choice of fighters here. You can't really change. So you should be able to do it. If anyone can do it, then that means everyone can do it. So that's going to be the good part about that, compared to the previous events where it's like your own team. And then last but not least is the Smash the Car event. It's actually kind of fun. I would have preferred like one of those little racing games, but this is actually pretty fun, so it's not too bad. You just have to do it once a day for the mission, but it's actually not even that hard. I think I just went in there with my Chizuru / Maki, and I just cleaned house. But I'm sure if you have Jamie, if you get him to A1, he should be no problem for doing that. Alright, so yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of just check in here with King of Fighters. The game definitely sucked me back in. I'm definitely going to be playing to get all the stuff that's in this. And then the other thing, I didn't even look at the Fighter Pass. But I'm sure there's going to be some stuff here that you have to pay for. So you get a selector here for a 5-star fighter. Okay, so you can build up your Street Fighter or you can build up your Guile, but I'm sure that's like 50 bucks. Let me see. Oh, 20 bucks. Not the worst. Not that great, but not the worst. The Cammy, I think it's going to end up costing like $80 just to get one copy of Cammy. So yeah, not the greatest one there. And then this one doesn't really have anything Street Fighter related, so not even worth it. Okay guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for me. Hope you guys have some good luck in your pulls. I'm gonna wait until the second banner before I start pulling, so yeah, maybe I'll see you guys there. I did do my Guile pull and I got nothing, so It's just gonna be grinding from now on. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.